Told, and we've heard many things about Dr. Jon Dishler and Dishler LASIK. He's a nationally renowned surgeon. He has a laser named after him. He's been doing it for years. I love talking to him. We get so much interest on this segment, so many emails, and I love that our viewers are trusting and finding him, including my dear friends and family, Paula's family. All right, Paula's family, and we have a customer here, or a client, a patient. Your wife was watching Martino TV?
Yep.
Gerald Swimmer.
Yep.
And we have Dr. Dishler here, everyone. Gerald, your wife watching today? Or is she here?
She's watching.
She's watching, okay. So she was watching Jon Dishler, Dr. Dishler. What did she say?
She called me at work, and she said you have to go to this website and just check it out, and she was very excited.
Very excited.
And she just wanted me to go in for the consultation, and I did. And
how bad were your eyes? Tell everyone.
Pretty bad.
Now,
I couldn't see, you know.
You could not count fingers out here.
Correct.
You had to do this to count fingers.
Correct.
So if I went like this, you couldn't see.
Right.
What do you call that eyesight? Blind? What do you call it?
Bad, very bad, yeah. But you know, he had an exam just last week, and what's your vision now?
2015.
Better than 2020, 2015.
Better than 20. That means he can see at 20 feet what other people can see at 15 feet, right?
Correct, correct. Supervision, just super result.
This must be amazing to you.
It's exciting.
You used to get up in the morning and what? Fumble around for your
my glasses
or contacts?
Contacts, and you know, none of that anymore.
Now tell me about the procedure. Were you nervous?
I was nervous, but at the very beginning, and you know, once I went in for the consultation, I felt, you know, at ease, and you know.
Everyone tells me that his office is very tranquil, good atmosphere.
Yep, great staff.
No one's running around crazy. It's
no
like,
pressure, you know. It was just real laid back.
How long did it take? I mean, actually on that laser? A few seconds?
Yeah, about between 10, 30 seconds.
That's what people don't understand. Any pain?
No pain.
No pain. And now you can see, I mean, you can look out there and see. Yep. Does that freak you out now? How long has your eyesight been bad?
Oh, ever since I was wearing glasses since kindergarten.
Since kindergarten?
Yes.
Why did your wife wait so long to move you?
I know. I should listen sooner.
Now, I want to know something, Dr. Dishler.
Yes.
This is an amazing result, but there's even more things coming. You did some, you went to a conference.
I did. I wasn't here last week because I was in Barcelona, Spain. Someone had to go, so, you know.
Yeah. Did you give a talk out there? Or were you
I did, and I was also an invited guest for some of the technology companies. I mean, this was the European Society refractive surgery meeting. Some Americans go, but it's all the latest and greatest, a very international meeting of all the things that are going on with both the technology we're using and the technology that's up and coming throughout the world. It was very exciting.
Anything we can look forward to? What's on the forefront?
Well, it's going to be a while, but we're going to have some even more advanced technologies for doing corrections that have even quicker recoveries and even better than what we have today. But you know, the amazing thing was that in the rest of the world, what we're doing right here in Denver, Colorado, is what most doctors are doing internationally. So it really made me feel good to know we're the only ones, for instance, in Denver that have some of the lasers and technology we have, like what we used here for Gerald. But in other countries, in Germany, in Italy, in London, you know, all over the place, they have embraced this technology, and this is now their standard, which is a little slower coming here sometimes.
Are they all going blade-free?
Everyone's going blade-free, yes.
So no more cutting the eye at all?
No more cutting
Everything is done by laser.
Right.
You can circle the eye, you can get just the part that's needed. Let's talk about that tracking. Talk about that.
Well, you know,
tracking technology.
Tracking technology is so important. In the early days when we did LASIK,
and now we're looking at surgery.
We had to depend on patients looking at a fixation light, and that made patients nervous, it made me nervous. But now the new lasers that we have, both of them, have this amazing tracking ability so that even if the patient, even if their eye wanders around some, the laser locks on and it does a perfect job. That's why, like with Gerald,
so you didn't have to hold your eye dead still.
No.
That is amazing.
We tell him look in this general direction. The laser will stop if he looks too far away, but it locks on. It is so fast that it just follows the eye. He had a lot of, not only did he have a lot of nearsightedness, but he had a lot of astigmatism, which is so critical.
That unevenness
of the eye. But the laser pulses 400 pulses a second, but the tracker's even faster than that, so it can lock on, and it's sort of a Star Wars kind of technology.
Yes.
Locks on, knows where the eye is before every single pulse, so that, and that, you know, we'd like to take some credit. Our staff is great and everything, but the technology is really what helps get these spectacular results.
And
like
we should mention, you do complimentary evaluations and exams.
Absolutely.
That's important. No obligation. You didn't feel pressured into anything.
No pressure at all.
If anything, they tell you, look, if you want to wait, you can wait. I mean, I had a friend who said, he called back and said, I want to get it done. I mean, they really are low pressure, and that's a good thing. So I want to talk about something else, you know, touch-ups. We get so many emails about people who've had LASIK done.
Right.
But, you know, eyes don't stop deteriorating as you age. Mine are getting a little worse, and after about, what, 10 years or so, people may need touch-ups. Can people get touch-ups?
Yes, there's new things that we're doing today to do touch-ups where we're actually, some people, you know, as far as the initial results, the idea is to get it right the first time.
Of course.
And so we want to have a very low enhancement rate. Our retreatment rate in the first year or so is only around 1%.
No, about many years later.
But many years later,
can you
now
have it redone?
We can redo it. And what we found is that rather than trying to lift up the flap we're redoing LASIK, because this is only a small correction, we do it on the front surface of the eye.
So it's even less intrusive.
Even less intrusive, less invasive.
I like that. So all of the people that have written to me, yes, he does enhancements, and you will give those complimentary consultations. And we're not talking about just enhancements for those who had Dr. Dishler do it. He can enhance if you had it done before. And, of course, providing they did not hack up your eye the first time. I hate to use that word, but you can help them out.
We see many patients who've had surgery at other centers.
Okay, Larry.
Who then come to see us.
Larry, what is your question?
Yes, my question is, my wife has keratoconus, and I'm wondering if there's new treatment that deals with that, if he's had any experience.
That's
what is that condition?
Keratoconus is a disease where the cornea is weak, and it's not usually amenable to LASIK or PRK, but there's some new treatments that are being, and that's one of the things we've learned about at this meeting. There are little struts that can be put into the cornea. There are some treatments to use riboflavin, which is a vitamin with some light to strengthen the eye. There's a lot of new things coming down the pike, so we don't have anything exactly today, but there are some things that are being worked on for that.
303-793-3000.